I'm having trouble with my camera, so I'm going to try it again here and see what happens. Sorry, this is where I'm just not real good at this stuff, and I try hard, and then things just don't quite go the right way. So anyway, thanks for being here with me. I will just kind of get started here in a second. I think it's going to hold now, hopefully. Hey. So my name is Dee Dee Rapp, and I'm the author of a book called Dear Mom, Remembering, Celebrating, Healing. It's a book I never planned to write, but neither did I plan to lose my mom just before Christmas when I was only 34 years old. So tonight's video and last week's video and possibly a third one next week are all under the theme of best hug ever. If you're like me and you've lost your mom, I think one of the best things you can do is take that journey of remembering and celebrating the gifts of her life. And when you do that, every wonderful memory is going to be like a hug from your mom. And I don't think it gets much better than getting a hug from your late mom. So that's kind of the goal here. If you have lost your mom and you're watching this and you know somebody else who's lost their mom, share it, because I know it's a hard journey. It's a tough time of year. Part of the reason it's tough is that everybody is so happy, and especially when you're in fresh grief, like I just talked to somebody the other day whose mom, this is her first Christmas without her mom, and that's a hard one. So again, welcome, thanks for being here, and this is really an amazing time of year to take that journey of remembering and celebrating a mom, because it's so sentimental. I went to the hospital this morning for some lab work, and on the way there, what do I hear but one of my mom's favorite country singers, Randy Travis, and I hear the song, I think it's called An Old-Fashioned Christmas, and it just made me think of Mom all over again. And on the way back, I heard Alabama singing a song, something about there are angels among us, and I thought, because I think of our late moms as being angels that help us. And so it's, there's just so many things that are sentimental right now. You can be driving and hear the music, it'll make you think of your mom or somebody else that you've lost. You can be decorating the house and decorating with ornaments and everything else, and you'll think about your mom because maybe you have ornaments from her. You get into your recipe box to make cookies and candies and other things for Christmas, and you will think about your mom, because I'll bet you, if you're like me, you even have recipes for Christmas that are in her handwriting. So you can't not think about your mom when you see that. So just all kinds of sentimental things on this Christmas journey of remembering and celebrating. So I want to say thanks for being here. And again, if this is you or if you know somebody who's in this boat, please just share it. Last week's video was seen like over 1,200 times. And I don't think it's me. I think it's the message that Christmas without your mom can be pretty tough. So I have a question to start tonight with. Have you become your mother? For women, as young girls, that was something that we did not want to do very badly. We didn't really want to become our moms because they were these goofy, geeky women, who had all these rules, and we didn't really want to become our moms. At least a lot of us didn't want to be. When we were little girls, yes, but hit those teenage years, and you are just not going to become your mother, right? Well, there's that old saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, have you become your mother after all? And with Christmas, I'll bet you become your mother. Maybe guys, you become your father if you listen to some of the same kinds of music, you decorate like your mom, and maybe you make the same kinds of cookies and things that she did, or do things like your dad did. So if you've lost your mom, you will remember so many things at Christmas time, and that's this wonderful, wonderful journey that I want to talk about. I only want to take about 10-15 minutes tonight to share this with you, but last week I talked a little bit about losing mom just before Christmas, and 9 years later, how I was looking at that Christmas tree ornaments that prompted the letter writing. I have to tell you that losing my mom just before Christmas was, I think, probably the hardest thing I've ever faced in my life. It was a shocking death. It was very, very hard. But going through that journey has been one of my life's real blessings, because I learned about appreciation. I had taken Mom for granted. She was just Mom. She was always there. She wasn't very fancy. She was just always Mom. But when I lost her and I started writing those letters that let me find all the gifts of her life, I tell you, that level of gratitude really changed my life. And it was because of these kinds of ornaments that happened that night. So I'm going to try to, hopefully you can see these. I had to just share some of that, what my mom made me. My mom didn't ice skate, but she made these little ice skating things, and she just used yarn and little paper clips to make those. Mom loved angels, and she, of course, used the beads and made little angels like this that are just so sweet and nice. She made snowflakes these were kind of big ones, but I love these on my tree. She must have had a thing about spiders because she made spiders. If you can see that, looks a lot like a spider. She used beads, and I don't even know what the gold stuff is, but they look like they could be creepy, crawly little creatures there that my mom made. See that? I played snare drum in high school, and so my mom made me the little drummer girl kit. So I had the little drums and lots of different Christmas colors that I loved. And excuse me, I think I got something there. Of course, I talked about the mailbox last time that Mom made, and I brought one here to show you again, like that. And of course, everybody's got to have a chimney for Santa, so Mom made one out of, plastic mesh that she cross-stitched over with some yarn. The grandfather's clock I love, just Mom's little simple grandfather's clock. She also crocheted, and this is like really nice crocheting. I don't crochet, I knit, but she made these little stockings that are ornaments for my tree out of crochet yarn. And then she crocheted blue balls like this, and it's like a thread-like material she crocheted over that, and it's really dainty. But I cherish that. And of course, the really practical side of Mom made me pot holders that are in Christmas color, and these I've had since before she died. So these are like, oh man, these are like 35 years old, so I don't use them all the time during Christmas. These are very special, and they have to last like forever. So one of the most